So apparently, I'm like not allowed here anymore. Which is funny because I got studied on for autism here. I want to see what it is. I don't think this is like remote controlled, but if it is, like that would actually be crazy. Progress. I don't know what that means. This is my mom, like, just stands. This is just like, yep, I'm not feeding my kids. I'm like, thanks, Mom. I'm like, did you hand me to the traffickers now? I'm just like, oh, shit. I'm like, great. Is this me? I think everything's going to be all good, especially at UCLA. Oh my gosh, so much funny stuff. Anyway, I'm out of here, dude. This freaking security guard wanted to be like, oh yeah, I'm only giving you one blanket. I'm like, wait, why are you only giving me one blanket when I'm near these freaking homeless people? Like, just have them all like bundled up at the entrance, and I'm like, so out of here. Like, I don't really care about the symbolism. Out of here. Behavior. Out of here. I'm out of here, dude. I'm out of here. Dude, I still hope this, whatever is in here, just freaking takes me out because there is something there, you know. Somebody's gonna act more hurt than me, you know. It's like, it's alright, dude. It's all good, you know. I got hurt too. I got studied on for UCLA for autism, and then I got no medical attention, so all good. I'm out. I'm out, dude. I'm out. By the way, I don't want to mention too much, you know, because, you know, they listen and they care, but, like, not for the good, you know, like, when they want to, like, try to incriminate you. Basically, like, what's it called? They're a bit mad, dude. They're just gonna try to act like they're talking about something else. But now, basically, UCPD has every reason to try to be after me, especially like LAPD. But I don't want to really mention too much, you know. But I got this keychain, and now they're gonna be like, oh shoot, now he could call out our university whenever he wants. And I'm like, I love to call out your university whenever I want, dude. I'm like, I love that. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? I'm like, what? I've already done it before, dude. I'm like, you totally didn't give me any medical attention. Now I have basically the means to do it every single day when I want, dude. Every single day of the week, you know? But yeah, I'm out of here, dude. I don't really care about the symbolism, the misbehavior, you know? This guy was like, you're not getting 2 blankets, man. You're over here causing trouble for us last time. And I'm like, especially like, they want to try to always make it like, you know, I'm misbehaving and I need behavioral health, and they want to try to like lock me up in the like psych ward river. I'm like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, bro, you must have the wrong person. But like, let's say I did remember him, and like, you know, I did cause a little bit of trouble in here. It's like, dude, I don't even try to cause trouble like that, like the homeless people that you guys enable. Like, tell me that's not true. Just like Santa Monica, tell me that's not true. Santa Monica, I know you have a homeless army, homeless elite army. Stop playing with me. I know it. I know who your mayor is. She's a single lady, just like, Carolina Levitt. It's like Carolina Levitt or whatever. She's on the Epstein list, by the way. It's like so obvious, dude. So obvious. Dude, you need a key thing to get out of here. Bro, get me out of here, bro. Man, dude, where is that guy, man? Because I'm out of here, dude. I'm out of here. Yo, it discharged me, man. I'm out. Yep, I'm out.
You got the blanket?
Yep. Oh. I don't think you want me to have that. Yeah, you didn't try to give me 2 blankets, you know. I had asked them for it. Oh, you're tripping and stuff. You're on drugs or something. Hope you have a good one. That's what I told him. I was like, you're over here tripping, dude. Like you're on drugs or something. And let me tell you, dude. Let me tell you one thing, okay? Them being on drugs, dude. They could be on drugs, man. It's like, if you understand, get what I'm saying, you know? They could, let me tell you one thing, dude. They could be on drugs. Like, and people will be like, what are you talking about, dude? They literally work for a university, a top university. It could be an Ivy League university, but like it's not, it's a public university. I'm like, why would that matter, dude? Didn't like one of these universities, literally their hospital, didn't it literally get like attacked? I don't really want to like, you know, insinuate anything, but get attacked, like a large scale attack. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, right? Something like that. Didn't the Westwood guy, whoever that Westwood guy was, didn't he literally spray me with the power washer? They got mad, dude. They got mad. I'm like, what is this? Wait, why is this lady hiding behind the ambulance? Did you guys see her head pull back? I don't think you managed to see that, but she like looked and then totally pulled her head back, and I'm like, what the fuck? Are they trying to hide something with this water?
Hello, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
Could be better. I'm out of here. Yep. Also, tire security guards not to be assholes, please. That'd be nice, you know. I got studied on for autism. I don't try to act like royalty around here, but it would be nice, you know. Could, maybe. I really don't know how to try to act like royalty. I'm not that kind of person. But I could be if I want to. I could just be like, hey, I got studied on for autism. How about fuck you? Fucking LAPD and LASD, Los Angeles Sheriff's Department and the Los Angeles Police Department fucking surveil me because I keep calling out all these traffickers with their websites, TS Escorts, List Crawler, Bedpage, Backpage.com, and now their websites could be taken down at any point, and even if they do, you know, they'll just be right back up because it's government approved. It's fraternal approved. Fraternity approved. I was recording that guy, by the way, because I unironically think like he was a undercover cop, but I can't confirm nor deny that. Like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I think the fact that I could literally like say confirm or deny, basically meaning that like I'm not saying it's true, and obviously being delusional. But whatever, man. Whatever. Fudge. I'm out, dude. I'm out. Especially because people down here, dude, they speed down here. Also, if any car has any problems, unironically, especially if they're Latin to Hispanic, maybe the exception if they're from the Middle East. It's like, whatever, you know? They're Latin to Hispanic, and their car is making all types of noise, and it's all broken up. That means they're cartel. Because California backs up cartel, just like Mexico. Stupid. Why do you think all these, you know, rich people left in New York to come to Los Angeles? They wanted to make it a superpower, stupid. And in the Middle East, well, that mayor over there could be working with communist China, and the Middle East works with communist China, especially, you know, Iraq. So they're like, listen, man,
The only rich people you're going to be able to work with is the Chinese, and you're going to have to make a lot of compromises. You're going to have to, like, it's basically going to be like having to work with the social worker. You're going to have to behave. You're going to have to bow down to some pedophiles here and there. You're going to have to, pull your chin up, and suck it up when the police, kind of like halfway brutalize you, or if not then, interrogate you. I'm like, LAPD, fucking bring it on, bro. Just bring it on. Honestly, I don't have any weapons. I get threatened to get hit with a car any day of the week, and nobody could say that me skateboarding in the street is illegal. I'm not saying I'm trying to go above the law. It's just, if I skate on any of these sidewalks, I'm putting my health at risk by logic, okay, and by law, because these city ordinance sidewalks are not capable of letting somebody ride a skateboard on the street, let alone a bicycle at times. Because if you won't fall off your skateboard, which could cause very intense bodily injury, depending on how hard you fall, your bike could be, displaced or just damaged, and therefore the city has to compensate you for the damages that you suffer, from your bike, being damaged on the sidewalk. And nobody tried to be like, oh, well, you're not supposed to ride on the sidewalk. I'm like, nobody's supposed to be trafficking their children, but yet they get to do it in America. They still get to do it after Jeffrey Epstein is dead. So shut the fuck up. How about that one? I'm not even that kind of person. Like, I really want to be cordial. Excuse me, but shut your mouth. Okay, you're not educated, actually. And I'm a high school dropout, and I'm still far more in the know and could conceptualize these ideas to where you cannot handle yourself against me, not only in a legal proceeding, but in a judicial proceeding, and even something larger than that, if not even just a city council meeting, an entire superior court proceeding. You cannot handle me. You can't. I may be on the street and I may be homeless, but don't underestimate my autism, bro. I point them all out. Remember that person with the still want to spray me, man? Whatever. Puto, yeah. Vega, whatever. You get mad, man. Here, let me go on this side of the sidewalk, because this guy's going to act stupid. Hey, man, you don't mind if I, do something real quick, right? These guys didn't want to give me any journalism. I'm like, I know what he's going to do, because he's cartel. Do you know what cartel is? It's a surveillance. Don't you understand? Hey, look! Hey! Where's Allied Universal? ¿Qué es solo tanto Allied Universal? ¿Qué es? ¿Quién es? Where's Allied Universal when they kicked me out of that spot? Where are they at? Man, dude. Honestly, it's a public sidewalk, and some people leave their entire feces everywhere and stuff. You don't want to give me a freaking interview? Yeah. Here's your fucking interview. I wanted to get that a lot better, but really send a message to those guys. I don't care who those guys are, by the way. Okay. Maybe those guys are actually cool. Maybe they're awesome. But they're being really snobby and overall pricks and assholes. Or even not then, just overall douchebags. I tried to ask if I could just have an interview very politely. And they didn't even want to open their door. They wanted me to talk through the door. If anybody has you talk through a door, okay, depending on the situation, but watch out, okay? Like I had to watch out for these freaking potholes at Westwood Village. Literally cannot like get their city ordinance right. Like don't try to arrest me for nothing, okay? Westwood, because you guys traffic people. So shut the fuck up. Stop fucking trying to like just like Los Angeles trying to like, you know, put all their problems on me. Don't try to put your fucking problems on me. You see what I mean, dude? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Don't try to put your problems on me. Hey, remember that other time when they were right here and then I said like, hey, you guys aren't looking for an autistic person to take in? No? I forgot what that officer said, but he said something smart. And I'm like, you guys are so sad. And I don't even try to, you know, use, oh, I got studied on for autism, so that means I get to yell on the sidewalk and cause a disturbance. I'm not even that kind of person. I never even use that argument. But at the same time, you see, they're just going to surveil me anyway, so it's like, all right, dude, all right. Oh no, man. I mean, I want to move on with my life, dude, but these people really, like, you know, they're just mad, dude. They're just mad because they know that there are people that sell themselves on bed page, back page, and they know that some homeless people get away with a lot of stuff, dude. They get away with a lot of stuff. Like this parking structure right here. Don't even think about like homeless people like sleeping in here, especially when it rains, whatever, you know? Think about like the people that actually get trafficked in this parking lot in specific. Forget about everything else. Just people, you really don't think people get trafficked in UCLA, okay? And they want to try to like, you know, like take me in for whatever they can? You really think so? You really think so? You really think that I don't control, if not even just the system, or I don't know, not necessarily politics, because you know the politicians kind of like handle their own politics, but let's say if I put like a video out and like talks about a lot of stuff where they kind of have to say something, or if they don't, and my video manages to just reach enough people, they're kind of screwed if they don't say anything. Also, I have no idea what's going on here. So I'm out, dude. Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant to do. I'm out. I'm out, dude. I'm out. Oh, they're literally kicking... They're kicking out a person. I want to give you the gist on something, okay? So, a homeless person... I think this should be a student. Yeah, it's a student. It's students. So the homeless people, they're paid for by students, okay? They didn't even want to like pass up the green light that they're supposed to pass up. They were just like, ah, shoot, dude, this guy's gonna give away all like the secrets. But I'm like, I don't care, dude. So the homeless people are paid for to like be hitmen, like you know, hire hitmen, whatever. The homeless people, and they're paid for by students. Most of the time, it's college students, okay? And this is how most of the, like, a very good majority of the time that college murders happen. That's basically how they've happened. And, like, don't try to call me a conspiracy theorist, dude. This just makes sense. So let me explain just very simply. I'm not going to over-explain. So the college students, they pay the homeless people, right? Now, you know how like students kind of like research and stuff, but like they have to handle their classes? What is the other thing that they research in besides school? Social studies, you fucking idiot! Social studies! Not social hierarchies, not social orders or something like that. Not like social statuses. No, it's the same thing that LAPD does. Not even just in their helicopters if they could do it, but they don't really have to do that. I mean, they can just spy on my phone. It's really not that hard. But why would they spy on my phone and everything? Or even like college students spy on me? Because I do control stuff. Remember the military that was stationed here? And I had that whole speech basically. Whole speech about the military, and I was like, you guys wasted your time. You guys wasted your time. I know cartels all up in there. And I know for a fact that not only just Donald Trump, but many presidents before them have collaborated with them. Sorry, but not really sorry. Also, I'm Mexican. I don't have to be in the cartel to know. I just have to be smart like an autistic person. Like a rogue AI. How about that one? How about that one? Like a rogue AI. Like an alien. Not an illegal alien, like an alien. I was just like, dude, I know everything, man. You want me to... Conceptualize. Because you will know one day. You will know one day. See what that says or you don't? Do you see what that says? Do you see what that says or you don't see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Same thing that these college students do. Do you see it? United Spanish war veterans. United Spanish, okay? United Spanish. See that? Of liberty to alien peoples. Ever notice that ICE never was here? Did you ever notice that when they had the ICE protests, nobody came to vandalize this statue? Ever notice that? Because that's how you fucking know they work with cartel. That's why. Forget about these black gangs or these halfway, Middle Eastern terrorists or these Asian to Middle Easterner and or Mediterranean and non-white to white mafias. Forget about that. That's what they did. And they had the entire police force working against you. To the point where I almost fell, but I did not fall. If I would have fell completely, pretty sure whatever you believe in, especially just God in general, whatever God you believe in, there would have been enough karma even if there wasn't God there. Karma exists whether you like it or not. If you don't believe in God, would have just struck me down right there, just enough for me to fall, but nope. You got duped. You got duped. You got duped, man. You got duped, man. I'm only laughing, dude. Listen to one thing. I don't need any medication. I definitely don't need to be in a psychiatric ward, that's for sure. And I don't need doctors treating me like an asshole because I talk about anybody being sold. Doesn't matter about these adults that consent to it or even children that consent to it, especially that's like, come on, dude. It's like, whatever. There's even no come on. Everybody's going to be like, yeah, he's right. Then, like, the elites are just going to look at each other, just the top 1%, and they're just going to be like, exterminate them now. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, about to cause some shit, dude. About to cause some shit. Los Angeles is going to leave Los Angeles. They're going to be like, you know what, dude? let's relocate to New York City because they're not gonna want to do another 9/11 to New York City. I was like, have a fucking nice one. I'm like, have a nice fucking flight. Have a good fucking flight. Have a nice fucking... Because you know what I've been through? Waiting for this bus? I've been left time and time again. I've had a youngster, okay? And I don't want nobody trying to be like, oh, well, you're not even an elder and you can't be calling him a youngster because he's probably a little bit older than you. And plus, if he's your age, then logically, you know, he's just as young as you, whatever. Who are you to call him a youngster? I'm like, no, fuck you. You see what autism fucking does? Gets you in motherfucking trouble. You see that? That's what the fuck I thought. Do you see that or you don't fucking see that? And autism is not a disorder. Best believe that autism is not a disorder. If they have to call it a whole fucking pandemic, they are fucking lying to you worse than COVID. They are lying to you worse than, I don't know, I mean, dude, they're lying to you worse than like the dating world. You thought you fucking went out on a date? You fucking went out with somebody that was being bought by fucking Epstein, retard. Think about the people who are coming out. The women who are just like, I know some people are going to make, dude, I already know people are going to make jokes. They don't even care how messed up it is. They're going to be like, oh, they're just mad because they hit the wall. And the ones that were down with everything, they got all the health care. So they look fine, fresh. They get their Botox. If not even their Botox, they get all the foods they need. They eat healthy. So, you know, they age like wine, whatever. I'm like, dude, whatever, dude. Who are you, my mom? You make like stupid little crude jokes. You don't even make crude jokes. You just make like beyond insensitive jokes. You make just like, you just make shitty jokes. You're not even that funny. I'll fucking roast you worse than that one. Give me the chance. Make sure I have my autism in check, you know? Not get overwhelmed, you know? I'm at a disadvantage, but it doesn't mean that I could fucking ruin your life. Maybe just like roast it a little bit. Roast you under that UV light. Anyway, dude. Anyway. So anyway. There's 1,000 motherfucking women walking around you. And you don't fucking know who was fucking bought by Epstein. It's over 1,000, dumbass. And then think about not even the rural, mean like the areas like out in the fields or like out in the woods, okay? Texas, fucking wherever. Especially if those girls are beautiful, if they don't look like fucking fridges. Hiding the fucking snacks and shit. If you're in places like fucking New York or California, they fucking were bought, you stupid idiot. And then their fucking daughters? Are you fucking stupid? You see that cartel right there? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. By the way, they're rushing to LAX because they had to please some people, but you don't get it. You don't get it. Because if they don't, then that guy all the way at the top, Nuke. Boom! This is this whole federal building. Donald Trump's just like, man, it may not be tall like the 9/11, and may not be high like the Twin Towers, but high, tall, and mighty, we're gonna make sure we flatten this building. Boom! It just gets totally flattened. Just like the nuke hits right here. It's literally right here. And like anybody in downtown can like see it from afar. They don't even immediately get eradicated. It's just like everybody in like West Los Angeles. Because most of the elites are over here. The shadow government, whatever else have you. Whatever, dude. Whatever. There's anybody's still gonna get away with the thing. Forget about anybody getting away with what they want. Just the point is that Donald Trump can nuke Los Angeles whenever he wants. You can't stop it. Nobody's gonna do anything to New York because there was already a 9/11. Nobody's gonna want to do it there. No, it doesn't matter that they literally elected a Muslim for mayor or even just somebody from the Middle East. Don't be stupid. It's just controlled opposition! You get it? I'm glad you get it. Dude, I'm sorry. I had to yell at you one more time. I was just like, are you getting it now? Do you understand now? If the bus hasn't left me, I've literally waited for this bus at this bus stop. Okay? And I've had a guy with the fucking hammer. Which is really ironic because, like, they have ads for the Hammer Museum. That's really ironic, but whatever. Jokes aside, though. Especially if one of these students could have, like, paid for that homeless person to have that hammer. Yeah, they paid for him. Especially UCLA student, you know, those nurses, they're really like, those UCLA nurses before I left, you know, with my blankets and everything, they got so mad that I started protesting, and they're like back to square one with this ass. And I'm like, really? That isn't what they said verbatim, so that way I don't get any legal trouble. But what they did say verbatim, they're like, I prepared his discharge papers, we're gonna do it in an hour and 30 minutes. And she's like, hell yeah. This fucking stupid white girl. And I'm like, whatever, dude. Fucking stupid idiot. You're probably in some stupid little group chat. You guys just do each other, whatever, you know. And then one of these other guys, what did he say? He was like, so they messed up his CT scan? And she's like, yeah, they messed it up, and we can mess it up again. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. That's why you guys literally have homeless people, and if not even homeless people, just random people leave drinks out. Because I'll use my backpack as a pillow, and you guys have these people come up to me on purpose, by the way. This is all on purpose, because this is not by accident. It's a smart idea. And they'll leave food and a drink specifically next to my backpack, so if it topples over, it will spill, and then I won't be able to wake up because I won't be able to feel, you know, the drink like spilling over, and everything in my backpack gets ruined. And then yeah, that's what happened last time. This freaking homeless guy left a coffee, you know, near my my backpack, and it spilled, and yeah, my stuff was all ruined. It was like all the medical papers I needed too. So I was like, man, fuck you. I knew you guys, UCLA, go fuck yourself. I knew you were going to fucking mess with my CT scans anyway, so shut the fuck up. Also, fuck you, UCLA Chancellor. Let me really put a stain on that. UCLA Chancellor, I have a message for you. Due to the malpractice and the misbehavior and malice from your students, especially throwing water balloons at me and keeping me up past 4 o'clock in the cold of night just before winter, and also the fact that you did not respond to me, Chancellor of UCLA, about that incident of water balloons being thrown at me, and also not elaborating and not even responding at all. It's not even any I can't even speak. There's not even any elaboration to be made because you never even responded. Wonder why. And I just thought I'd let you know, Chancellor, I wish you well on your endeavors and hope that whatever karma comes your way, especially if it impedes on your success, I have no responsibility for, and it is only by the very mistakes that you have not only conducted on your own, but have also been negligent on your part, if not then. Wish you well on your endeavors. Fuck you! I just had to add that like raw emotion at the end. It just like totally act. I don't know if uncordial is a word, but if I wanted to make up a word and expand the English dictionary, which remember, Donald Trump was going to mandate for everybody to learn English before they'd come into the country, or even anybody who is in the country that's not fully legal. And then all of a sudden, he took English assistance and the assistance to learn English out of all Department of Education. So take that as you will. But if I made a word, I totally forgot what I was going to say, but that's how you know I'm going through something medically. Look at that imprint. I'm like, and then just so you can see the other side. It's there, but there's actually a tooth really going into my left sinus. Anybody that's now saying, no, that's not what's happening, they're fucking lying. And I have the proof now. Fuck you. Anyway. Anybody who says, yeah, there's nothing there, dude, I don't see anything there, they're fucking lying. Straight out of their mouth. And not only the fact that I have the Epstein list still, but also I talk about this human trafficking that really happens in Los Angeles to a very entertaining level. They could go fuck themselves because they know they're going to get caught up one day. So how about fuck you? How about that one? But I was going to show the Epstein list, but I don't think I should, bro. I don't think I should. Maybe not. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I won't show the entire Epstein list because, like, dude, we've already seen it over and over again. That's why this bus has left me so many times, and why there's a guy with a hammer coming down this way. But here it is. Like, this isn't the actual official Epstein list, but you can see, like, just so many random, like, people on here. These people could have worked with the cartel, by the way. Just letting you know that. Which kind of makes sense. It's like, why would you not want to work with the cartel if you're already, like, trafficking people and you basically get to, like, sleep with whoever you want, especially if they're not of age or whatever. But yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I'm like, bro, this bus driver could be an asshole. Somebody could just start stuff with me for no reason. Like, you never know what could happen, dude. You never know what could happen. But nothing. Yeah. No. It's just the bus. The bus is coming. Yeah. Ooh. I think that guy wants to start something with me. I see. Anyway. Excuse me, boss man, you think you can get curse right?
Appreciate that, thanks.
Seguridad es nuestra primera prioridad. Infórmenos de cualquier problema usando la aplicación LA Metro Transit Watch. Si ve algo, diga algo.
Approaching Wilshire and Federal, followed by Wilshire and Barrington.
Some numbers. Get it?
Stop requested. Please use rear exit. Your safety is our top priority. Report any issues by using the elemental transit walkout. If you see something, say something.
Es nuestra primera prioridad. Infórmenos de cualquier problema usando la aplicación LA Metro Transit Watch. Si ve algo, diga algo.
Line 20, Santa Monica. Regular fare is $1. Approaching Wilshire and Westgate, followed by Wilshire and Boston. Approaching Wilshire and Bundy. Sure is after dark. Verify the validator defense. Not in the validated fast card. Take subject to battle. Approaching Wilshire and Trolley. Approaching Wilshire. Followed by Wilshire.